Hey, it's Haley Bechet with Florida Boaters Guide, and today I'm going to be interviewing Captain Jim Huddleston, located in the Tampa Bay area, based out of Ozona, Florida. So before I go for the interview, let's talk about the few benefits of using a charter fisherman. Okay, so I'm really sad to admit that I am not that great at fishing. So the difference between a charter and me fishing on my own would be me catching catfish all day long that swallow the hook, or me going on an extremely great boat with somebody that knows what they're doing and catching beautiful fish all day long. So I would say that's a big benefit. Another thing I love about charter fishing is they help you with everything and provide everything you need for your fishing experience. I mean, it's like VIP on the water. They bait the hook for you, you throw the hook out, you catch a fish, you pull the fish in, they take the fish off for you, you throw another hook in, and it's just like full throttle adventure. And I just think that's way more fun to fish that way than sitting on my dock catching catfish. Okay, so also while you're fishing, they're coaching you the entire way on what to do. Last time I went charter fishing, I got this huge fish on a line and I became weak. I was like, I can't pull it anymore. It's too hard. And then the guy came over and he's like, this is your fish. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I better listen to him. So I'm pulling the fish in and pulling him in, and he just stood by me and told me exactly what to do the whole time. And at some point I wanted to give up, but then finally I get the fish in and I'm like, ooh, look at the fish I caught. And I'm showing my pictures of my 45-pound mahi-mahi that I got to take home and eat. So I don't think that'd be happening for me if I went out on my own. All right, so let's get ready to go talk to Captain Jim Huddleston, pro charter fisherman. So what should someone bring when they go out charter fishing?
For the most part, the captain should have everything you'll need, but for you, you can bring sunscreen, a hat, maybe a towel. But for the most part, he'll have your water and your fishing rods and your licenses and bait and tackle. So it's pretty much a jump on board, have a good time, maybe bring a camera and take some pictures.
All right, sweet. All right, Jim, so what's the average price to go out on your boat for a charter fishing trip?
Okay, so like a half day, which is right around 4 hours, will run you about $500. And then you can go all the way up to like 8 hours, which ends up being like $950 for the day. And that covers everything, your fishing licenses, bait, tackle, the whole 9 yards.
Awesome. And so I've been seeing a lot of people going out for their birthdays on
Yes.
charter fishing trips.
Yep.
So have you noticed that a lot of people doing that these days?
Yes, yeah, I have a pretty good amount of people, especially in the summertime, when we get some kids out or people just want to get their family out. And it's nice because we're not running way offshore.
Yeah.
So the good part about it is, you know, everybody's always kind of weary about the seasickness part of it.
Uh-huh.
We're just running around the inshore, catching a few fish
Perfect.
and coming back in.
Hey, what do you think about Christmas presents? This is a great opportunity for a Christmas present, right?
Absolutely. I do gift certificates, and then, you know, it's not necessarily something where you got to nail down a time, but you can present a gift certificate and then they can establish when they want to get out of the water.
I don't know any guy who wouldn't like to get a charter fishing trip as a Christmas present. So keep that in the back of your mind for Christmas or birthdays. So let's talk about something really fun. What's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
Okay, my biggest is the tarpon, hands down. So I've won a tournament and we caught like a 185 pounder, which was
Whoa.
pretty big tarpon.
Yeah.
But I have had a customer on my boat, which has caught like a 280 pounder.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that was probably about 15 years ago.
All right, Captain Jim. So tell us about what you love about this beautiful boat of yours and what kind is it, all that.
Yep, this is a 25-foot Dorado. It's a custom bay boat that we built here locally. I was very instrumental in helping them design the inside of this and stuff, and it's a typical bay boat that I can also take offshore. A lot of guides in this area use it. You can see it has the tower. It has all the little bells and whistles, trolling motors, Simrad electronics, Mercury. So I'm very fortunate that it has all these little things that help me catch more fish for you guys.
Oh, perfect. It is a gorgeous boat. I love it.
Thank you very much.
I love it. Woohoo! All right, Captain Jim, now last but not least, tell us why you love your job so much.
Probably the most favorite part for me is to see people catching fish, especially big fish that they've never caught before. So, you know, I've been doing this for 22 years, and I still get great enjoyment every time seeing somebody latch into a big old snook or a big old tarpon, and you know, the smile on their face is priceless. It's pretty good times to see something
yeah,
like that.
yeah. Pulling that fish in and saying it's your fish makes you feel really good.
That's right.
All right, the interview is pretty much over, but we want to talk about one more thing: how you can find information on Captain Jim's charter fishing.
The best thing to do is go to my website, which is captainhud.com, CaptainHud.com.
All right, cool guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed our fishing interview and hope you guys have a wonderful day.